goes almighty universal magnetic, almighty universal magnetic, almighty universal magnetic. Bring it all together so the letters are connected, yeah. Almighty universal magnetic, almighty universal magnetic, almighty universal magnetic. Bring it all together so the letters are connected, yeah.
Here's an update. I was able to get the backwards LED to work. I didn't understand what he was talking about, but I was able to get it to work, which kind of blew my mind. So I removed those extra LEDs and I put the thing back the way it should be now. So as you see, the LEDs are brighter. I did put a green and a red one, thinking that was going to be a good idea, but since the different colored LEDs usually have different voltage drops, it threw the balance off on the circuit. So you want to keep the same color LEDs just for the balance of things. I added a high frequency, low frequency switch like he shows in the 1984 schematic. Right now at the lowest frequency it's like 8.8 hertz, and then if I turn it up you get about 26 hertz. But I put a switch in just like it shows on the other schematic, so it flips in the larger one. Now at the low range here I get 153 hertz all the way up to 453 hertz, so it's up to the 400 hertz like he shows by adding the switch now. So you can go fast to slow with the flick of the switch, which is easy. I probably won't include it on the other boards because it's easy enough for people to add since it's an experimenter board. I got an on-off switch I add. I haven't hooked it up yet, but that's for when eliminating this. That's going to be the switch for that, but I haven't gotten that far yet. But yeah, got that figured out. Added a couple upgrades to it. I have a couple pre-built ones finished. One of them's already called for. The other one I don't have sold yet. I gotta get my website updated so they can take orders, but these are gonna be ready to go. I gotta get a couple more parts on this guy, but I need to get some battery connectors for the batteries. So these are a little easier than the screws. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far on that. So I got past stage one. Now I gotta figure out some other things. It's been quite a learning experience. I tried some different things already that I thought was going to be the trick, but they just started to drain the batteries. And that's something I always saw building these, is they always drain the batteries kind of quick, just trying to charge them between the two of them. So this is the first one I've got where it's actually not draining the batteries fast at all. So definitely key on the switching here that he shows that wasn't shown before the video. Here's another update. I made some more changes and it's running a load better. This battery and this battery are staying charged, holding their charge. These two here are slowly going down still, so I'm still not quite there yet. But I have something else still to try that is going to be very promising, I think. But this is where I'm at now. This LED here is just being run off this battery. It's just more of a power indicator light. But this one here is being run. These are cold, but these are slightly warm. This one here actually feels a little warmer than this one for some reason. So there's the circuit's loading the batteries, and of course I'm loading it with this super bright, this old super bright LED. But yeah, it's where I'm at. Getting closer. Hey everybody, here's another update. Made some more changes. Now these batteries are staying. These two here stay the same voltage, solid so far. And then these two, instead of draining, they've been slowly gaining charge. You can see this is from last night. Those first two batteries went up from 0.15 to 0.17, while the other bottom two stayed solid. And that was while running that much of a load. My transistors aren't warm at all. No heat at all on them. And I tried to measure the current on here, and interestingly, with the 1 ohm resistor, I couldn't seem to measure any current. So I don't know, I gotta look more to see if I'm making a mistake somewhere, but it's kind of like along the lines of what people report. So, but not pulling very huge load, nothing really exciting. Like, you can't do much with a load like that, obviously, but this is more of understanding the concept, proof of concept, which I'm certainly learning a lot. And these kits are available for you to learn. So take advantage of them while they're still around. Hey everybody, here's another update. I've got it hooked up so it doesn't need the control circuit. Running the LED loads. You can see the in series. That's my waveform. As you can see, I'm not getting the proper switching in there, even though I got this set up to do it. So my next stage is getting these to switch better, so I'm getting the proper switching that I want, and that should help. So that's where I'm at so far. Hey everybody, here's another update. I figured since I've been running them on 12 volts, I figured they should run on 24 volts. So I figured I'd try it with my e-bike battery pack here. I got four 24 volt batteries in here that I wire up into series parallel, but I could break them down into individual batteries. There's my series parallel connection for them, but I could break them down to this, and guess what? The Tesla switch will run on 24 volts, and which I kind of figured, because looking at all the components, it looked like it should handle it. Beyond 24 volts, if you're going to be powering your regulator, you can't really do more than 30 volts with the regular regulator for the control circuit. So depending on how you hook it up, you're probably not going to get past 24 volts, at least for this setup. But that's switching 50 volts back and forth. And I don't have my meter handy, so I can't really measure what my output is, but you can see it's definitely better than what it was with the 12-volt batteries. So thought you'd find it. I thought you would find that interesting. So yeah, tongue-tied. So yeah. So that's where I am. I still have some more figuring out to do with getting the switching better on this to get the improvements better. What I have right now, this is the report that Ike Mueller did on the Tesla switch that was in the Sajeka CD from the Energy from the Vacuum. It's pretty similar to the Tesla Book Company version, but they added some color pictures to some of it. But the results I've been seeing so far since I figured out the LED trick is pretty similar to what Ike Mueller was seeing with his basic setup, which in Tom Bearden's the explanation in here, he says Ike Mueller himself has replicated a simplified version of Bedini's Tesla switch device. So we have to look at this as a simplified version of what he was really doing and taking it from the simplified to the more sophisticated version. But so far with the basic one, when you get that LED trick right that he's showing in the video, you will see the same very similar trends as Ike Mueller did in his report. This report is included in my study guide, along with the very similar, pretty much, there's very slight differences, but I also included the Tesla Book Company version of this that they printed. And there's a couple minor differences. Like I said, this was on the Sajeka DVD, so when John scanned these, he added, he actually overlaid the original pictures on top. So this version has a couple colored pictures in it, and a couple different schematics that I don't think are in the other one, if I recall. So those are both in the report, and I think in the report you'll find the answer to what he's doing with the LED too. So it's not that hard to figure out at all. So I've been working on that. I finally got all the parts for the RPX. I still have to test it, but these are available on the site, both the PCB kits and fully built ones. I'll be doing a video on this when I test it, but it looks pretty good. And then the other thing I've been working on is the something that also was on the Sajeka DVD, and that is the Bedini scalar wave detector. So these schematics were in the Sajeka DVD, and they were included in the same file as the Tesla switch stuff, so it seems to be related. I mean, they also call this the scalar wave battery charger, so we have to understand why is this, what makes this a scalar wave, or what, where is the scalar wave thing going on here is part of the mystery. But so in the study guide I have this included, but I also have the schematics that he shows in it too. And I've been working on building a version based off that information. This is a surface mount version. I got some boards made up so I can kind of test them and debug it and get it the best. But I'll be offering these on my store at some point on my website. So I'll have the detector boards, the RPX, the Tesla switch kits, all up there. But my website, www.area72.foo, is based on a book I just finished, which is right here. And this book is based off a picture that a friend gave to me that he found at a flea market. And that's the full picture there. But it took me a while to understand what was going on in it, but I figured it out, and it is related to the drones, UAPs, that everybody's been seeing in the sky. And went down a whole rabbit hole researching this. This touches on Tesla, the Tesla hairpin, Tom Bearden, John Bedini, directed energy weapons. I'm sure you don't know that John Bedini and Tom Bearden have a part in the Chernobyl disaster, which is kind of hard to believe, but not so hard to believe when you understand what was going on and what they knew. But yeah, so these are the drones that everybody's been seeing, right? And this is the pattern in the picture. And they're like a ball lightning type of effect, but it's an electromagnetic byproduct phenomenon, is what I would call it. But these are not the New Jersey drones. These are from 1952, before they were drones. But we used to call them Chinese lanterns before Chinese lanterns become illegal. Now they're drones, but there's something much more to it. And I wrote a whole book on it. So that's also on my website, and if you'd like to support me, the book right now I just have at cost. I don't really make any money. I don't make money at all selling the hard copy book. But if you buy a PDF or the ebook version, that helps me out a lot. And then the ebook version's got some extra colored pictures and some highlighted text that's important in it that this doesn't have any of the highlighted text in it. So if you like the PD or the ebook version, then hopefully you'll want to buy a nice hardbook version for your shelf. But I'll be doing a video on this more coming up. But the reason why I'm bringing it up now, other than the website, Area 72 is the name of the website that I got to do the kits, in addition to. But for the first two complete kits I have here, if someone's interested in buying these two complete kits, I will include a book with each of the kits to the first two people that buy a complete kit. So I'll include a hard copy book for them. But yeah, it's been a big thing I've been working on, and it is, I think, a pretty big deal. And now that the stuff is in the media with the quote drones, unquote UAP stuff, that this is very much related. But yeah, so been having that going on. I got the study guide book, ebook that goes along with the full book kits. I'm going to have the scalar wave detector, probably boards. I might do a through-hole kit for people to build, maybe. But I might do some small surface mount stuff. I think I'm going to do a small surface mount base project to sell also. And I think I'm going to do a surface mount version of the Bedini RPX also. So you look out for that this year. But yeah, that's some of my projects. Exciting other news is I managed to get a Bedini 802 Class A amplifier. It needs a new power transformer, so I was able to get it for $200. Well, $250. and I'll have to be probably redoing the caps, and I think I might have this guy here looks like he kind of ran hot, so I've got this project coming up this year, kind of unexpected, but it came up really cheap, so I had to pounce on it. And then I got this other project. It's not a project for this channel, but I am going to be redoing this for a friend. This is a Sensui 9090 DB from the 70s, and the rebuild kit for this is pretty insane, so this thing's going to be quite a project. But yeah, so I got lots going on. I hope you guys are interested in supporting what I'm doing. You can buy an ebook to just kind of support the channel. It's not a whole lot of money, and you get a whole lot of really interesting information for that $18. And I also got these kits. I'm not sure what price these are going to end up landing at, because the tariffs this year is probably going to change what is going to make me worth charging for these. So you may want to grab these sooner than later, because the batteries and stuff like that are probably going to go up for sure. And PCBs, I don't know if I'm going to have to do a tariff on those or what, but yep, that's going on, and I hope you guys keep following along, and thanks for subscribing and sharing my videos. Everybody take care. Have a good one.
Break it down slow, check the acronym. Ayo, A to the U, U to the M. Listen real close as we begin. Ayo, A is for almighty, awesome, amazing. U is for the universal unification. M melt the mind into the magnetic, the mystical, magnificent, mighty, majestic. Oh, yeah, I'll bring it all together till the letters are connected. Chant Om. When I'm on the microphone, I chant Om. Till the speakers blown, I chant Om. Whenever the mind roams, cause when I chant Om, it carries me home, I chant Om. When I'm on the microphone, I chant Om.